let's talk about this Assassin's Creed. Let me get my drink first. Assassin's Creed Shadows. First impressions. Now, I've had close to 20, 21 hours of this game. And I can comfortably give you my impressions of what I think and how the game is going. So as y'all have seen around this game, it is very it was very polarizing at first before it was even released. And I myself wasn't sure about this game. I was actually scared, but I had hope. I never wanted Ubisoft to fail. I always wanted them to win. And if we are having an Assassin's Creed game in Japan, y'all have to do it right. You'll have to do it right. We've been wanting a setting in Japan ever since the first few Assassin's Creed games. You a shinobi, ninja, samurai, those type of characters in that type of era, it only makes sense. So yeah, I was a little shaky because they've had a shaky history with previous Assassin's Creed games. Um, but no, this game came out. I got it day one. I told myself I was not gonna get this game day one, but I had that itch. Something was telling me to get it. So I got it, played it. This game is great. This game is really good. This game has impressed me. Now, this game is not perfect. It's not perfect. It's got some stuff. It's got some things that could have been done better. But I'm gonna talk about my little gripes and stuff later. We're gonna talk about the pros. Let's talk about the good things first. Off the rip, this game looked beautiful. I'm playing on PC, and I'm getting the best of best qualities, the best of best graphics on this game. This game looks amazing. From the character designs to the landscape and the setting and the aesthetic, the weather dynamics. This game looks like a legit. I know I keep saying like a legit movie, but no, this game, the gameplay looks incredible. You can knock anything else, but you cannot knock how good this game looks. So I'm gonna give it that first off. Um, when you first start with the game, now as you've seen, you have two characters. You have the African samurai Yasuke, and then you have the Japanese assassin shinobi Naoe. So you switch off with these two characters. And I would say first 10 minutes of the game, you start off with Yasuke. And then you go to Naoe's storyline. And I like the way the story is going. I like the switch off with the character. Now, me putting about 20 hours in this game, I'm still in the beginning stages. Like, I just finished Act 1. Which is crazy. But no, yeah, like as far as the characters goes, I was with Naoe for pretty much 90% of the first act. It's not up until the end of Act 1 that you switch to Yasuke. But Naoe, I like her character. I like her a lot. She is quick. She's very nimble. This is her gameplay, and her character is taking me back to the OG of how Assassin's Creed would actually do things. Hiding in the shadows, using stealth more than anything, because the previous games, they kind of strayed away from stealth. It was more of a combat RPG aspect. And we still do have combat RPG aspects, but it's not heavily like on it. It's not as heavy as it was with the previous ones. With this game, you actually are an assassin. and the way she takes out certain enemies is super dope. I love her storyline so far. It is pretty much a revenge story, and I don't want to spoil nothing, but um, you pretty much have to take down the people who have done something to you or has hurt somebody close to you, and just going on a Kratos revenge tour. That's what we doing. We going on a revenge. This is going to be a revenge storyline, which I love. I love revenge story plots. Give me all of that. So nah, the story super dope. Like I said, I didn't get play Yasuke until the very end of Act 1. Now Yasuke, let me tell you something about Yasuke. This dude is a freaking tank. Very, very, very different from Naoe, where she's quick. She can hide in the shadows. She can use her environment to hop in and out of stuff. She can crouch underneath small stuff that bigger enemies can't. Like, she's quick. Yasuke is not that. This dude is a powerhouse. My presence is known when I go into enemy territory. Now he's quick. Yasuke got the strength. When I was playing with Yasuke, these enemies were like fodder, and I was just rampaging through, and I love his fighting mechanics. And I know a lot of people said they just want the stealth, which I want too. I want the stealth, but it's something appealing about how Yasuke fights and his gameplay. I mess with it. I mess with it, and it's great to switch off to different characters. And it's you playing two completely different gameplays or fighting mechanics. Um, so yeah, no, the it's a lot of grinding in this game too. That's again that's why I had to put in those 20 something hours, because most of the grinding and the farming. So there is an RPG aspect to it. You get a whole bunch of different costumes, outfits that gives you perks. You have a hideout to where you can customize and build up your hideout. You have different people that work for you. You can have certain contracts and spies to help you along with missions. There's like a big skill, a very big skill tree. The weapons are dope. Of course, you got the hidden blade, and yeah, it's dope game. So I would give this game because I'm trying not to use 7. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I don't want to give it a 6 out of 10, because this game impressed me. It really impressed me with how they did this game, and I felt like the developers, they knew, and they was paying attention to the audience, and they was like, we can't mess this up. It's in Japan. And I even said in my last stream, Ubisoft, this is y'all's last chance. If y'all do not knock this out of the park, it's over for y'all. But they listened, and it's getting really positive reviews. Now I know the general, the internet, they always say that they want something better. Ubisoft finally gave us something that's worthwhile. That's a decent, great game. People still complaining about the game, but we at a day and age where people are gonna complain, so I'm not even worried about it. My advice: play what you want to play. I don't care about what anybody else says. Play what you want to play. Now, I might think this game is great. Other people might think this game is trash. Just do it off of your own experience, and don't listen to what everybody else is saying. So, hey, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, decent game. Now my gripes. Let's talk about my complaints. I told you, this game is not perfect. This game is far from perfect. But um oh, before I get to the complaints, the good side again, I'm gonna add one more thing. Whenever you do parkour and climb, nowadays actually climbing the right way. We've had Assassin's Creed games where we've had trouble climbing up and it just the controls just wouldn't work out. So yeah, they definitely fixed that. But I actually like the parkour. I think people say it's too extensive with it, like it's too much, but I don't got no problem with it. I like it. Now let's get to the negatives. I like the voice acting in this, but sometimes with these cutscenes, it can be a little mid. I've noticed that when I started talking to NPCs and other people. So they could have worked better on that. Now I have heard that the story can dip, but right now, my personal opinion, story is going good so far. I have no complaints about the story, but I can see kind of how, like, when you talk to certain people, like the cutscenes, they go into it turns into a not so great cutscene, or like the faces. I can't really explain it, but if you played this game, you know what I'm talking about. Um, so nah, I know that people are complaining about the RPG aspects of it, but I'm okay with it. But that's just other people's negatives. Yeah, I give this game 8 out of 10. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since 4. I think I played a little bit of Origins, but that's when it took a heavy turn for me, and I was like, this is not Assassin's Creed. Um, and they replaced the eagle, the actual eagle animal, with the eagle vision, which I love that. Stick with that, Ubisoft. Stick with that. I don't want no eagle flying around and marking enemies. I need to do that myself, where I can mark the enemies myself. So I'm glad they switched that up. But no, this is a good game. This is a decent game. I feel I feel it's great, but I might be putting too much sauce on it. So if it ain't great, it's good at least. It is a decent Assassin's Creed game. I will say that. Now another gripe is the microtransactions. I don't want no microtransactions. But you can easily avoid that. I just wish they didn't have that. So hopefully they have some DLC with it. The game is getting great reviews. Great reviews. So I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with a extra DLC. So I know that people were talking about the culture appropriation, but with these games, they're going to twist the history. So everything in this game is fiction. We've had Assassin's Creed games where they took part, the main characters have took part in major events of history. We know that didn't happen. So I wonder, why are people bugging about this specific game when we wasn't really getting much noise about the previous games that was doing the same things? I don't know. Suspicious. But for me personally, I left all that alone. Experience the game for yourself. And another game, which is off tangent, another game that I really want to play, but I heard it was like mixed reviews. But then again, I heard it was really great. I need to play Death Stranding. I don't know what this game. I've been sleeping. I've been slacking on it, and I feel bad that I have not gotten to this recently, because it's made by my favorite creator. Hideo Kojima, and if you know who Hideo Kojima is, you know the type of games he's made, written for, created. So I need to get on that. I don't care about what other people think. Play the game for yourself and see for yourself. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Cool. So that is all I have to say about Assassin's Creed. We are on Act 2. If you want to watch it on stream, go on my Twitch. Follow me on my Twitch. I just now switched to Yasuke. I am loving his character. Like I said before, he is a tank. He is a beast. And yeah, we not even halfway done with this game. We still farming. I was looking at the trophies. I don't know if I'm gonna platinum, but it's platinum doable. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm putting in hella hours with this game. And we hitting all the eagle spots, the big towers, the shrines, doing a whole bunch of side quests, leveling up Naoe, Yasuke. I think we at level 20. We're about to go to level 21 right now. But yeah, if you don't catch me on my Twitch stream, follow me on my second channel. So yeah, that is what I got for Assassin's Creed. Recommend it. I recommend this game. It's not a day one. It is not a day one, but I do recommend it if you want to rent it. If it goes on sale, I recommend it. So I got it for the 70 just because I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game and just because I was curious. And I'm putting all my $70. It's going to be worth it for me because this game is definitely got the hours. It's not as long as Odyssey or Valhalla. Thank goodness. I don't need a game that long. But it's at least, hey, what's going on? Happy Sunday. It's at least the $70 purchase for me personally. Yeah, no, it's dope. It's dope. But enough of me about AC Shadows. If you have not played it, recommend it. So